Hi gang, welcome back to the channel. So last week I posted about my space shuttles and mentioned that I only had those two that I did a video on, the 90 Years of Play one, and that was it. I momentarily forgot that I actually have a small 4+ Disney one, but it's so small it doesn't really, warrant having a whole video to itself. But then I realized I actually have 4 Disney sets that I have never done a video about. I only own 6 Disney sets. While I like Disney, I like the older Disney stuff, and I don't really collect Disney sets per se. So I have 4 Disney sets that I have not shown you that I have. So this is Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse Space Rocket. This has 88 pieces. It came out in 2021 and it is set 10774. Obviously, it is retired now, but I forgot that I had this little space shuttle as well. So first off, we'll look here. We have a little camera. We also have this piece that I have never seen in a set before. This is a metal detector, or, well, I mean, that's what it looks like, but of course for space they're using it for something else. But I've never seen that piece anywhere else, so that's really neat. Then we have this little command center area here with a little antenna piece that can go around in a circle like so. We have this flag piece here that can be, whoops, well, it does have a stand, but not that great of a stand. Then we have this that shows us, ooh, there are rocks to be mined, but alien creatures also to be aware of. Inside this little capsule area, they actually do have one of the green pieces. Kind of looks like a green piece for like kryptonite for Superman. That's what it kind of looks like. Then we have this big green piece here that we can take the lid off of it. And there's a monster! This monster is made with a simple printed dome piece and then these little clip things. And there is another green crystal inside. There is also a hidden Mickey right there. And also another one right there. Another emblem of a little alien creature there. And of course, because this is a 4+, everything is printed. Nothing is stickers. And of course, it is flat on the bottom and not the extra fin, so it's not like a complete space shuttle. But it does have rockets here that can turn, like so. And this can split open to find Mickey and Minnie. Let's take a look inside the space shuttle, and then we'll look at them. Now, of course, this piece is just hollow, so that they can be sitting in there. And here are actually 2 seats, but they do not clip down. They just lay backwards like so. So they do move around a lot. So we have the one right here. The driving kind of looks like. And then I guess this one would be like the navigation. Also has a coffee mug and a hot dog. And I believe this is to bring back home to Earth the green crystal rocks, I believe. Real quick, we'll look at the figures. Here we have Miss Minnie Mouse in her space suit. Very nice. We do have the printed actually helmet here. There's no printing on the arms or on the sides, but there is a printing on the front of the torso, in the legs, and a little bit of printing, if I can get her turned around. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. So a little bit of printing on the back of her torso. She also has a hidden Mickey. Same thing basically with Mickey, I believe. Stand up, Mickey. Come on. There we go. So his torso and legs are the same. Printing I mean, basically these figs are the same, besides one is Minnie with the bow and one is Mickey without the bow. So that would be the only difference. Next up we have another small Disney princess set. This is Mulan's Training Day, and it is set 41151, came out in 2018, and has 104 pieces. So we have this little training guy here. The hat is really cool, but it's also shading everything, so it's kind of hard to see it, I'm realizing. But it can spin there so you can hit it. Very cool. We have this little bonsai tree with some hay. There's like a carrot growing for the horse. We also have this other training course. This here holds a circular rock pedal. Put it in here and fling it. Of course, this also falls upside down if you do not clip it down to a base plate. And we have this very neat item here. We have printed element up there. Very nice. And there is, of course, the samurai sword in the middle. We can turn this around, see a little bit better of it. And this little table area with tea and a cup. And the bonsai tree can actually, like, you know, clip in place here, as well as this, if you wish. These can be actually switched out for whatever you want to be there. So not much for the building. Of course, it was a play set. I actually think I got this, I think I got this on sale at a resale shop. A beautiful horse, but as a young foal. And of course it's black, so it makes it hard for my camera to focus on. But it's just an all black horse with really big eyes. But here we have Mulan. She is in mini doll form, so not my favorite. Of course, I don't really care for the mini dolls, but her detail on her torso is really good. There's no printing on the skirt or the arms. She has this cool face with the hairpiece and this spot for the bow, but my favorite thing is that printed fan piece. It is a clear fan with printed Chinese on it, Chinese letters. It looks amazing. We only got one of those in this set, so I have to be very careful not to lose this one. Our next set is actually a book. This is Ariel, Belle, Cinderella, and Tiana's Storybook Adventure. This has 130 pieces in it. Came out in 2021. It is set 43193. And it does have stickers, unfortunately, but it's made for you to like decorate, so I put these where I wanted to. I also got this on sale at a resale place. And the back piece has this little piece here. You can write who it belongs to, which is really neat. We have this little clasp here. So it really does look like a book if you put it on a shelf. A very small, short book, but it does look like a book. We unclasp this right here, held on by a jumper. And there's a whole world inside of this book. So amazing. So we have this beautiful castle here that represents each one of them. So there is Belle, Tiana, Cinderella, and Ariel represented on the stickers there. We have this little water area here with the stickers that have been randomly placed. There is a frog for Tiana. This can actually pull Ariel. So that's pretty neat. She sits right here, and there's a dolphin that comes in this set. A little one, but there is one. We have this drawbridge effect here that's really neat. Go down to the back side, there's like a little seating area for them to have like a party right there. And then they're all in mini doll form. They're so cute. So here is little Tiana. There's no printing on the back, but there is printing on the front. Here is Cinderella. Very nice. Miss Ariel down here. Come on, there we go. And Belle, I think she's my favorite out of this one, is right there. So very nice. And then we also have, as I said, woo, come back here. We have this dolphin here that has this little clip piece that I can snap right into there. And then Ariel can ride back there and be pulled around by the dolphin. We have this little cooking area here with the pan. This little entryway here. My favorite section. There's a bookcase right there. So cool. There is also a globe printed on a head. Very cool piece. And we have Lumiere. A very miniature version of Lumiere, but I think it's still really great. And then we have... there's an extra crown in here. And also, if he'll come out... there we go. Gus Gus. We got Gus Gus. Gus Gus does not want to be focused on, apparently. Sit there, maybe he'll focus better. Oh, there we go. Look at little Gus Gus. Oh, he's so cute. It's actually been forever since I've seen Cinderella. I should try and watch the old Cinderella again. So, very simple build. Obviously, it is made to be played with for younger children, obviously. But as I said, I found it on sale and thought it was pretty neat. Kind of looks like a book. So, actually has been on my bookcase. Of course, it does look a little weird in the fact that it is short compared to my other books, but I think it's okay. And this is where I have figured out everything can sit for everything to close back up. And you just very carefully, and there you go. So it's made for like little girls to be able to carry this around and have a little plaything. So it's really neat concept. But I also thought it just looked really cool as a book. This is the only one I have though, so it would probably look better if I had more. And now I have saved the best for last. Cinderella's Royal Carriage. This set has 237 pieces. It came out in 2021. It is set 43192. This set was kind of hard for some people to find because it kind of retired early. But there's a resale place near me that sometimes gets like damaged boxed stuff. And this was a damaged box. And I got it for so cheap. So I was very happy with that. It does come with mini dolls, but that is okay. It looks amazing. Now we have this little side build here that has the pumpkin, a little candle, and a piece of cheese for Gus Gus. There is a Gus Gus in this set as well, so very cool. These are the extra pieces to put on the horse's back to make them look complete. So you can take one off and put, there we go. Now it looks like a complete horse if you do not want it on the carriage, but we kind of need it on the carriage. The carriage got to go places, so we'll just stick it right back on there. There we go. So there are two of those, of course, for the two horses that are really pretty. Got the purple cape thing here. This top piece is really neat. There is sparkly printed pieces on her skirt there, as you can see, but really no other detailed printing, as you can tell. But it is really cool. I like how this is out like this and big and cool, but you cannot set her down, of course, now. She has to remain standing up. And then, of course, we have little Gus Gus right there driving. So cool. Cinderella is inside of the carriage. We'll pull her out. So she can actually sit. She doesn't have as big of a skirt, but she does have nice print detailing here and on top, as you can tell, and the headband. A little bit of printing on the top of the torso, but none on the bottom of the torso. Then we'll go from front to back. So we have these beautiful horses with the white and light blue mane and tail and sparklies. We have the printed C right there. Very cool. There is a diamond right there. This is hinged right here, as well as a ball joint right there. These cool tires, wheels. They're not really tires because they're not rubber, but these cool wheels, really neat. I love all this little like gold accents everywhere. We do have a sticker here. This is a dome piece held down by 2 studs. Another dome piece held down by 2 studs, clipped together by this piece here, and another one on the other side, and then this on top to hold it all together. So we can kind of see inside. There's not really much detail, honestly. There's a little cushion seat here, and then you can kind of see a spot there for her legs to go in so she doesn't roll over, because of course many dolls don't have studs on the back of their legs. We turn it around like this. There is actually a treasure chest back here that has an envelope, a crown, and let me just take this off because I can barely see what I'm doing. A pair of slippers. A pair of Cinderella shoes. I think that's a really cool print piece. Stick all that back in there. The crown, and that just sits right there. We turn it around. It is also the same on this side. I love all the little like hints of the like pink here, but it's like the glittery pink, and you might be able to see that better right there. So very neat. So this is probably my favorite out of my other Disney sets. And of course I've done a video before of my Simba, who sits up there and watches over everything with my other cats. And I have, of course, the Disney camera sitting up here. Looks very cool. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that little look over the 6 sets I have Disney-wise. I have some other like minifigures from the CMF lineup and stuff like that, but those are the only Disney sets that I have, are those 6 right there. So I don't have a very big Disney collection. But that's okay. I think I more prefer the display style things, like the cat and the classic cars and things like that. But the Disney 100 camera is a very nice display piece, so I very much do enjoy that one. It looks beautiful up there. So I hope you all enjoyed. Go build Lego, let God, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next week.